Hello friends, so welcome to this lecture on DDoS protection overview and Azure DDoS protection offerings, that what type of features we get in order to protect the DDoS attack in case of Azure. So first try to understand the DDoS attack. There might be a possibility that okay, you already know this, but if you don't know what is DDoS attack, we'll try to explain it over here so that you can have a understanding that okay, what actually DDoS attack is. See, DDoS is a distributed denial of service attack in which multiple compromised computers, generally on which a Trojan gets installed or some malicious software is installed, and these basically systems attack a target that could be a web server, that could be an application, right, or a network resource, a server, website, or any other resource, and cause a denial of service for the users who actually will be or must be accessing this server. So there would be flood of incoming messages from all these compromised systems, connection requests, or you can say malware. This malformed packets will be sent to the target system, and when huge number of systems, like there could be hundreds or thousands of systems which will not be able to show in this diagram. Basically, when they'll be sending a huge amount of malformed packet to this particular system, target system, it forces this system to slow down or sometimes even crash or shut down, and thereby denying the service actually to the legitimate users who are accessing this particular website or application. And generally, the DDoS attacks have been carried out by diverse threat detectors, ranging they could be from individual users to criminal hackers or some kind of government agencies, depending on the different scenarios. And the in certain situations often relate to the poor coding or missing patches or generally unstable systems. So that is why it is recommended that okay, there should be a defense in depth system, like the system hardening should be there properly, systems should be properly patched. So what is DDoS attack? So distributed denial of service attack occurs when multiple systems flood the bandwidth or resources of the target system, usually one or more web server. Such an attack is often the result of multiple compromised systems, like we discussed. For example, a botnet and flooding the target system with the traffic. So this is the just a basic overview about the DDoS attack. And in case of Azure, if we discuss about the Azure DDoS protection or DDoS attack, there are different offerings. So let's study what are the different offerings we have. See, distributed denial of service attacks are some of the largest availability and security concerns of customers that are moving their applications to the cloud. And DDoS attacks, like we discussed, attempts to exhaust the application resources or the server on which the application is lying, and making that particular application or that server unavailable to the legitimate users. So therefore, Azure DDoS protection offers different features so that you can protect your application from DDoS attacks and make the legitimate users to continue access the application. And Azure DDoS protection combined with the application design practice provide the defense against such kind of DDoS attacks. And DDoS attacks can be targeted at a endpoint also, like your storage endpoint or your SQL endpoint, that those are basically which are publicly reachable through the internet. And really, to protect your application or your endpoints, DDoS protection provides the two following tiers. One is basic and the other is standard. So basic is you get with your normal Azure subscription, and basic you have a limited functionality like active traffic monitoring and always on detection, automatic attack mitigation. These two basic features you get. But let's say if you need some more details, metrics and alerts, real-time attack metrics, diagnostic logs via your monitor, you need some kind of mitigation reports, mitigation flow logs, you want to stream logs to some SIM tool like Splunk or Azure Sentinel, or you want to have engage experts from the Microsoft, you want to engage DDoS experts from the Microsoft on some individual cases. So then you probably go ahead and choose the standard tier in which you will get support from the Microsoft on maybe individual cases, or you want to engage some DDoS experts if you are facing such kind of attacks. So this is it, friends, in this lecture. In this lecture, we just had an overview about the DDoS attack, what is DDoS and how it works, and then we discuss about the offerings we get in case of Azure for DDoS protection. So thank you, friends. Thank you for watching this lecture. Meet you in the next lecture. Thank you.